Yo, what's up guys? Will the RNG Lord here, back for my week 8 game of NPL Minors. And today we are bringing you a week 8 versus Lux and the Pittsburgh Empoleons. So our team, we did make a transaction from last week. We don't have Steelix or Hitmontop anymore. Now it's Mega Charizard X, Azumarill, Mamoswine, Lycanroc Dusk, which is a Z user, Metagross, Roserade, Mismagius, Galvantula, Umbreon, Tornadus, which is also a Z user, and Mesprit. And our opponent has Tapu Koko, which is a Z user, Greninja, Jirachi, Diggersby, Shaman, Gengar, Heracross, Licky, Piloswine, Mega Blastoise, and Gothorita. Alright, so let's get into our team builder real quick. First we have our Roserade with Spikes, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. We're running just enough speed to outspeed a Diggersby, a max speed Diggersby, and the rest in special defense to take a hit from Greninja, because Roserade is pretty weak on the physical side. So we have that. I'm not actually sure if it does take an Ice Beam, but it should. But it's been a while since I actually played this game. And now we have our Mesprit with a Cassette Berry. This is for the Gengar. Psychic, Stealth Rock, U-Turn, and Toxic. Just a standard Mesprit set, nothing too fancy here. Now here's where it gets interesting. We have Shy the Umbreon with Wish, Heal Bell, Foul Play, and Hidden Power Flying. So, with a Chopal Berry. So, this is basically my designated Heracross check. As long as Heracross gets weakened, HP Flying can just take it out. And Foul Play is really nice, and it does have Inner Focus, so Jirachi cannot flinch me, which is really critical here because I do have Wish on this, so it means I can safely get a Wish without getting flinched by Jirachi. Next we have Blitz, our Mamoswine. It's Choice Scarf this week with Stone Edge, Superpower, Earthquake, and Icicle Crash. Just coverage versus his entire team. And then we have Jolt, our Charizard, with Dragon Dance, Flare Blitz, Thunder Punch, and Roost. Before I forget, I want to thank TTM Jolt for helping me make this team this week. And then finally we have a 12 QSD Azumarill with leftovers with Whirlpool, Perish Song, Protect, and Rest with Sap Sipper. This is mostly for the Shaman. So yeah, let's get into the game. And I'm going to lead off Roserade as he goes Jirachi, and I'm going to immediately switch out into my Umbreon because I do not want to take a Psychic type move. This does allow him to get rocks up here, but Umbreon will go ahead and force this Jirachi out, and I am going to just hit Foul Play, which does a nice decent chunk to this Heracross. And we do see he is Guts Flame Orb, so now I'm thinking, okay, HP Flying should just take it out from this range. So he is going to put up a substitute, and I'm just going to go for the HP Flying, breaking his sub. And at this point he's just like, okay, I need a close combat here, and I'm Chopal, so I know I live one, so I will live off of the Chopal, and he will get a Spadef drop, and I will be able to take him out with the HP Flying here. So down goes the Heracross, which is mainly what this Umbreon was for. So that was really solid. And now here I'm just going to go out into Mamoswine on the Tapu Koko as he goes for Dazzling Gleam, which is a pretty nice play. And he doesn't have a flying type on this team, so I'm just going to click Earthquake here. It's going to do a solid chunk to this Blastoise, but I'm going to go out into Roserade, which will in fact take a Scald, and it will scare the Blastoise out. I predict him to go into Jirachi here, and because I'm Expert Belt, I knew Shadow Ball would do a nice chunk of damage, so that's what I go for. It ends up doing over half, so he still does not know if I'm Scarf or not, so he goes into his Digger's Beat scouting for the Scarf, and I'm just going to switch here because I can still bluff that I'm Scarf. So I go out into Umbreon thinking I can live a hit and just hit this thing with a foul play, and he bulk ups, which I do a nice 65%, but he is going to take Umbreon out here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it does let me go out into my Rose Raid, and Giga Drain will kill from this range, so I do force his Digger's Beat out, but unfortunately, I just wanted to go for the safer play here. If I went for Shadow Ball, that would have been a dead Jirachi, but I really didn't want to risk it, so I just went for the safe play of Giga Draining there, and I got another nice chunk off of Jirachi, and he's just going to Iron Head me, and I see his Life Orb, which that ends up being a factor here. He, however, does not flinch me, and I do get my rocks up here. So now he's going to go for Healing Wish on his Digger's Beat. So now Rose Raid's Giga Drain cannot kill him at full, I believe. But he is just going to take out my Mesprit here. I'm just going to go into Rose Raid and scare him out, because he still doesn't know if I'm Scarf or not, or if I'm like max invested. So I am just going to fire off a Giga Drain and kill the Blastoise here. And so he does go for a Calm Mind, and I'm just going to hit him with a Sludge Bomb. The Calm Mind made sure he lived through the Sludge Bomb, but the +1 Z move is not going to take me out here, and I'm just going to knock it out with Giga Drain. At this moment, he should know I am not Scarf, so yeah, now he goes out into his Greninja, and he's just gonna Gunk Shot on my incoming Azumarill. The crit really hurt, but because I was like a bulkier defensive Perish Trap set, but yeah, and he is gonna get the Poison too, which will bring me down to 1% here, but he is gonna take another 10% from Life Orb Recoil, and I'm just gonna go into my Mamoswine. Gonna force him to take a little bit more damage here as he goes down to 59%, and now I'm gonna go into my Charizard. I am fairly bulky, however, this Hydro Pump miss was the entire game. I'm not sure if my Rose Raid would have lived Gunk Shot. I don't think it actually would have, but Giga Drain beat the rest of his team, but I just wanted to just touch on the fact that I probably would not have won this game had that Hydro Pump hit, so I did get really lucky here, and we are going to pick up our 4th win here. As you can see, I just go for Flare Blitz and take out the Digger's Beat, and that'll be the game, but I probably should not have won this game, and it's a little unfortunate, but sometimes that's the game we play, and yeah, so I did win this game even though it was kind of undeserved, but this does mean I'm one step closer to playoffs, which is nice. I am now 4-4, and 2 more games left in the season, or Clover 48, sorry, and the North Carolina Tyranitar Heels, and then the other is versus Scrappy 10 and the Texas Rain Dance. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.